Hi, I'm Coach Vicki with Transcending Limits, and I'm here today to share with you my passion for moving people through the seasons of their life. Now, what does that even mean? Well, I'm passionate about helping people discover what is their true driving life purpose, what is it they're put on this earth to do, how do they do that, and whether it's just helping them to understand that those dreams, things that we only hope or wish were reality, how they really can become reality. There's so many things in my own life that I never thought I would see happen that have happened now. And it's just so energizing to see that we can really intentionally shift and create our reality. So that's one of the things I'm super passionate about, you can tell. But as we create new things in our lives, we go through seasons. And just like we're entering in the United States now into the fall season. And some areas this week have actually even had snow, or we're entering into that, what is going to soon be the full winter season. And things shift for us based on those seasons. In my section of the world, that's a very can't even say that word today, agricultural based economy. And, it's harvest time right now. Everybody's harvesting, and then the land is going to have its break during the winter. And then in spring, it's going to be planting and starting a new, fresh growing season. So I'm going to kind of dive in, and because we are in the fall season right now, I'm going to talk about the fall season of our life. And the fall season of our life can be where we have a sense of completion. We have some vision for something new, but we don't really know exactly what that is. Things are stable, they're consistent, and we might be looking at what strategies do we need to move forward. So this is a really fulfilled space in life, but there also might be a window or a crack opening of saying, you know what, you've done this well, and now there's something new on the horizon for you, but you don't really know or sense what that new. You don't have crystal clear vision to see what that new looks like. And then as we embrace that, we can move into the winter of our lives. And winter is a time of restoration, renewal. It's a season of rediscovery. For myself, I do different activities during the winter because it's cold outside. I'm not necessarily a cold fan. So it's been a season of doing some indoor activities for me. And it's also a great time to learn because we're not out as much. Now, if you're a cold weather fan and you love all the cold weather activities, then it might be your season where you are out doing all sorts of things. But it's a deep transition, and it's a time where we can ask questions, we can journal and seek answers. And maybe we're conserving our energy, kind of like the bear hibernating, is rejuvenating and restoring. And we're starting to ask questions. What else is out there? What else is possible? And we're winding down a season of our lives. It just reminds me, I have one child left at home. And as she's a junior in high school, and so we're starting another season of where she's going to be exploring on and leaving home. And so that's a season and a life cycle. I've gone through that life cycle, through that seasonal cycle with two other of my kids as they've gone on and gone to college. And so I know what that looks like a little bit more this time around. And with that season, it's winding down all the joyful parts of being a parent. There's some sadness there where you're letting your kids go on out into the world. But then there's also a really cool, they're birthing into a new season of their own lives in that time. So we go transition from the winter of our lives into the springtime of our lives. And springtime is all about life, reinvention, a new sense of purpose. Gosh, the first time when we're able to get outside in the spring when the weather's warmer, and you can tell I live in a place that gets very cold in the winter, and we don't go out much, or I don't go out much, let's say. I'm looking forward to living in a warmer climate someday in the winter. But in springtime of our lives, we're getting committed to the new vision in our life. We're exploring that. We're sensing, what the fear is, but we're also sensing the energy that's building towards that new thing, and it's our evolution of ourselves. And that leads us into the summer of bringing all of our experiences together, creating what we want this next phase of our journey to look like, learning new strategies, having the energy and the resources, and then diving in to growing and cultivating that new thing in our life. So a coach works to bring people through all 4 seasons with a strategy and a purpose, and so it doesn't feel so messy. I've gone through this seasonal shift in my life. I can think of several times where I moved, state to state, career to career, and it didn't always feel good. A lot of times it felt really, really messy. And then when I started working with a coach, wow, the difference of having someone there to help hold you accountable, hold your hand, and move you through those seasons and the messy parts quicker is really, really powerful. So that's what I love doing. And so if this has stirred your curiosity, if you'd like to talk about the seasons of your life, then reach out to me. Because as this year winds down, I'm offering and gifting some sessions to my direct network, which if you're watching this, you're part of my direct network. And gifting some exploration sessions so you can just discover what you're passionate about and how to carry that forward in your life. Okay. That's our conversation on seasons today. Have a great day and talk to you soon.